All right, so we're down here. We got this camper here that was turned into a dog kennel, right? Seems like a smashing idea. They were driving it and staying in it the year before. And the year before, these guys were great, man. They're clean, they're quiet, they worked all the time. And when they left the site clean. Well, this past year, I guess they had big dogs and decided when the dog had puppies that they were going to turn this into a kennel. Oh my gosh. They had a Cane Corso who ripped the door in half and used to hang out the door. I mean, look at this. They told somebody that they couldn't drive this because they didn't know where the keys were. I come in here and take a look at this and I'm like, I kind of think you had bigger problems than just a key, buddy. You know? I kind of see why they couldn't drive it. So my goal today is to plug this in and find the button in here. This is not going to be fun. To get in here, find that button, that whole thing comes in, and then I'll take this canopy off. All right. So get this off of here. I'll just cut it off with the Sawzall, rip it freak down. I mean, how many times do you have to get screwed taking care of other people's mess, right, before you do something about it? How many times do you touch a stove when it's red hot and get burned before you decide that's not a good idea? All right, well, looking at it ain't gonna do nothing. Let's get plugged in. All right, so we got the stuff to plug this camper in. People don't know about campers. I guess some people do, some people don't, right? So with these kind of campers, they will typically carry a heavy duty 30 amp 110 cable, because you got a whole bunch of stuff in here. You got outlets and 110 stuff. It converts the electricity inside to 12 volts, and that runs your battery lights and stuff like that. And it looks like I got the wrong adapter for this. That stinks. Actually, hold on a second. Let's check this out. Look here. All right, this has an adapter on it. I don't know why I didn't pay attention to that. Too busy talking, I guess. There we go. We got it. Awesome. This is just a 4 to 3 adapter. That'll go on the big camper I just grabbed. I gotta do the repairs on. So let's we'll get this plugged in, right? All right, this is how you plug something in. Tab A and slot B, bro. Look at this. We're just espousing all sorts of knowledge in here. Get this in here or what? What's going on here? They're bent or something. Let's figure this out. All right, after some bending and pushing, got it. Got that on there. So what's the contingent plan if this doesn't come in? I haven't even thought about it. I'm not really sure. If you're not adding stuff to your to-do list all the time when you're doing something like this, you're a lucky freaking person. I'll tell you that. I'm jealous. Yeah, so right now, today's priority, seeing if we can move this. It doesn't seem like there's any power to the camper. GFI tested, not resetting. What we got here? There we go. The breaker was off. Fun fact, a GFI won't reset if there's no power to it. Now we should have power. The AC's on. Okay, so there's power. Oh man. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's hope. What is this? This is the lights. That's not, I thought I had gotten lucky. And that looks like just a light switch. Oh man, we're gonna have to get in here and see what we can find. Ugh. I definitely think they had bigger problems than just the keys. And I gotta admit, this is a lot bigger than I thought it was. I mean, the dogs had this whole thing. She's thankful that YouTube hasn't invented smell-o-vision. You know what I mean? It's gross. I would have to apologize for just subjecting you to what's going on here. What is this? Is this an outdoor? It is. All right. Should have a freaking mask too. Awesome. Oh my gosh. What in the world? Oh, look at that. Okay. The power distro's got to be right in here somewhere. That's disgusting. That's all dog shit, man. It's all dog shit, man. It tastes like dog shit. This is horrible. Hey, flat screen. There it is. But yeah, that's gross. I think this is a 12-volt system. Yeah, because it would work. All right. I don't see anything wrong with this. Ugh. Other than the obvious, it's disgusting. Ugh. Ugh. Feel infected. Ugh, so gross. So animal control was called. If you're wondering why that didn't happen, it did happen. They did come. They took a few dogs. They left. I don't know whatever became of it. I didn't find out any of this until I got home and started asking questions. For some reason or another, people felt like it wasn't all that important for me to know about this kind of situation. And I guess people complained, people were talking about it, it was a discussion amongst campers, but not near enough attention was paid to this issue. This would have never gotten this bad. This should have never allowed to descend to this level. Once you hit this kind of level, everything becomes infinitely harder and more expensive and more costly in time. And it's unfortunate, you know, because for the time that I'm going to spend today, tomorrow, every day, however long it takes me to finish this, how long would it have taken for a conversation to get your shit together, or you're going to be out of here because we're not dealing with this, right? You'd be uncomfortable for a few minutes, or you'd be uncomfortable crawling into this thing and trying to get it out of here. And it's so, being nice is one thing when it comes to civility and it comes to being able to interact with others. When you need to be a leader, sometimes being nice is great, but it doesn't get the job done unless somebody's motivated on their own. A lot of times you're going to have to get tough to be able to push people into being motivated to do the things that they wouldn't do on their own. And all of this was the result of what they would choose to do on their own without direction, without somebody to tell them that this is an unacceptable standard. So, lesson learned. Maybe there's a combination of me getting older, me recognizing the patterns that have emerged over the years of people just leaving everything behind because they knew I would clean it. I have to. I mean, I get no choice, no matter what. Like, you know, There's a standard of what is acceptable and what is not. Everybody has their own. Mine is above this, for sure. When you're a person that comes in and you see this, you assume that everybody around this, that their standard exists there too. So if you were to come in, this is what you saw, and you saw another site over there that was messy or disorganized, or, you know, would you want to stay here? Like, I've been here for 14 years, 15 years. I started working for the owner almost right after. It has been a constant endeavor in cleaning this place out. Apparently not enough was done to prevent this from continuing to happen. Now it's I have to ask myself, I have to reflect upon myself, what am I doing wrong? Why do I, right? Because I'm going to own the problem. I'm not going to, you know, shift it to somebody else. Why is it that I am not doing the right things, or what am I doing wrong that would foster this type of situation? And not just once, but over and over and over again, right? A little bit of self-reflection. How can I change what I'm doing to prevent this in the future? It's a great question, and I'm working on it. It's going to take a toughening of myself. It's going to take clear communication of the expectations and standards. It's also going to take follow through. That if I see something that doesn't really align with what I want to see, well, the only person who could say anything and to actually make it happen is me. So those uncomfortable conversations where you have to tell somebody that their site looks like shit and maybe they shouldn't fucking bring stuff to camp and just dump it here to die. Nobody likes that conversation. It's going to have to be had by me more often. The only way I'm not going to have that conversation if for some reason everybody magically pulls together and ups their standard, but I don't see that happening. This year is going to be the year of correction. I'm going to have to correct myself, my leadership style, my level of communication, and the way that I handle these issues. Not after it becomes an issue, right? But now we'll start to handle them before it becomes an issue. And if people become an issue for me, they put themselves in my way, I'll get rid of them. You know, this is a beautiful campground. It's a beautiful site, and stuff like this just does nothing but detract from it and take away from its vitality. And I'm not having that anymore. No way. I gave people a chance to get their shit together, and they didn't. So guess what? Now I'm going to help them. All right, enough rambling about that crap. Right, this ain't a therapy session. We cut this thing off of here, get this aluminum, throw it scrap. I want to see what's in that tool bag there, see if it's anything useful. If it isn't, it's going right back in here. And I'm gonna have to figure out what to do about this slide out.